Kudash, 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 Adonai, Elohim, Sabayah, meaning holy, 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 Lord of hosts. As a collective whole, Yah, He, Ra, He, Tetragrammaton of hosts. Today I'm going to go into a book that I wrote myself. I'm just started writing this book. It's called The Eternal Yah and Me, the 7 Keys of New Jerru, Bleu. Now this is how God speaks through me. The first of my keys starts off as proper preparation prevents poor performance. Note, understanding the cause and effect of one's actions through consistencies and patterns, the do's and the don'ts, the why and the why not. Number 2 is nipping things in the bud or addressing them directly in the act before they become a common occurrence or immunity state of comfortability and it becomes a norm. The third key of New Jerru Bleu is be a leader, not a follower. Be a trendsetter and not following the trends of others. Class, the minority, not the majority. Not being guided by the collective whole, but being unique and in tune with oneself and following the projection from your soul. 4 is energy zappers and outside influences will take you off of your comfort zone. Speak on negativity relentlessly. Never really had much positive to say. Always seem to be in a bad, unbalanced mood. Very clingy. In search of validation from you to be in agreement with them. And almost 9 out of the 10 times are always a victim to chaos and are always wrong, but never really see any wrong in what they do. And always point the finger to divert you from them. At the same time, zapping your energy or dignity by leaving you conflicted in a sense of protecting one's feelings and vulnerability of what simple-minded people do and how they perceive things. When all in all, it doesn't resonate with your spirit. And discombobulates your character because it doesn't align with your nature. Never give in to a demon. Remove yourself or address it head on. Never entertain foolishness or you'll become part of the circus and lower your own frequency. Number 5, identifying manipulation and strongholds. Monitor people's behavior. Remember, consistencies and patterns never lie, but manipulators do. A saying, if you tell a lie long enough, it will become the truth. 1, always trying to convince you. 2, normally looking for alliances to be in agreement with them to divert the attention of others so no one looks at them or try to find a wrong in another to be or feel justified in their skin or guilt in their sin. Sometimes lure you or force your hand in an unsensible act or unethical way. Normally set the stage beforehand so you are walking blind into a trap meant to rub you the wrong way and take you out of character. Normally to force a bad reaction to prove to those they built alliances with and attentions they diverted from them to feel justified and seal the deal and say, "I told you so." This is dark magic at its best. This is the wickedness of a manipulator. Number 6, sweeping things under the rug. In the act of hiding one's shame, people tend to turn a blind eye in hopes they don't have to deal with it by ignoring it. Therefore, it doesn't exist. By banishing theirself, I call it invisible mode, which only brings eternal damnation, a uncorrected error, hidden but will always resurface, being not addressed or tamed, makes it a loose end, and a loose end always collapses under pressure. With children, adults, businesses, institutions, or governments, no one is exempt. There's always a penalty, restitution, or judgment coming in the midst, sometimes sooner than later. It's the universal law of cause and effect. It becomes a manifestation of what you created by ignoring your intuition of right and wrong. You have free will, righteousness, rightful thinking, or wickedness, wrongful thinking. Words from the eternal being, selah. Number 7, disconnecting the projection or cutting the head off the snake. A saying, if you kill the head, the body will die. First, you have to be able to identify, know what you are up against, understand how it works from the inside out, collect data, know how it thinks, moves, and breathes. Never lie to yourself about what's obvious as dead. And everything doesn't need an immediate reaction. Reveal your hand too soon, they can recount their steps, in which can have a reverse effect or process of elimination. A well-known government tactic as well as a street tactic. When they gotta get people out the way, they know too much, or they gotta tie up loose ends so it don't backfire on them. Build a undeniable case in truth through their own consistencies and patterns. Flip the script on the predator and make them the prey. The truth will set you free. Don't be subject when you can unplug it. Cut that power smooth off. A stronghold is when you're living in a simulation and you can't do nothing about it. Therefore, you're oppressed from lack of knowledge and ignorance. Be mindful and aware, because people love to say you're belligerent. Therefore, they can write you off and sweep you under the rug. Be a defector in the matrix and move around what is designed to keep you in check, in place, or erased. Understand your adversary and beat them at their own game. Anything designed by man can be destroyed by man. Every offense has a defense. As good as the bad, as day is to night, there's always a counterbalance. Nothing good lasts forever. Nothing bad lasts forever. We all have power over our own judgments and salvation. People can only do what you allow. Selah is done. This is a little short book I wrote called The 7 Keys of New Jerru Bleu. Hallelujah. Selah. I'm out.